You've determined what the change is and why it needs to happen now. The purpose of the Develop a Clear Vision for the Future State process is to determine what success looks like. When people can't see the finish line, they get a sense of despair. But when people can see the finish line, the change no longer looks endless and overwhelming. Knowing the future state ahead of time gives people hope, which keeps them motivated to complete the change. Here are the commonly accepted inputs and outputs for this process. Ultimately, you want to end up with a vision statement, which is the description of the future state. I touched on the benefits of a vision statement in my previous course, Change Management Getting Started. Let's do a quick recap and then look at some examples. A vision statement is critical to a company since it creates the initial and foundational link with change management. A vision statement that is well written and has the support of change management provides clarity of direction and focus for the organization and stakeholders. The vision statement also identifies high-level results and expected benefits to be achieved. This is the finish line I was talking about earlier. The vision statement also sets the stage for leaders to align stakeholders to a common plan. Finally, it acts as a guide for decision-making, communications, and engagement. When in doubt, referring back to and referencing the vision statement usually clears things up and makes things easier. Vision statements need to be consistent, achievable, inspiring, easily understood, and aspirational. These attributes are just as important as the content. A poorly written vision statement will be ignored. A well-written vision statement will get people out of bed in the morning to come to work. People often wonder if a vision statement is the same as a mission statement. Sometimes it is, but more often, a vision statement is focused on the future while a mission statement is focused on the present. Here is the mission statement for the nonprofit Alzheimer's Association. Notice how it is focused on the present. It explains what they do and how they do it. Their vision statement is much shorter, just 9 words, and is focused on the future. It's simple and easily understood, inspiring, aspirational, and consistent with their mission. Is it achievable? I sure hope so. Employees, volunteers, and donors believe it is, and that's what matters. Here is the mission statement for the nonprofit Feed the Children. In only 9 words, it explains what they do and who they do it for. Their vision statement is just 10 words and is focused on the future. Just like with the previous example, it's simple and easily understood, inspiring, aspirational, consistent with their mission, and achievable in the minds of their employees, volunteers, and donors. Speaking of donors, if you are inspired by either of the 2 nonprofit organizations I used in my examples, consider using these QR codes to make a donation. For more content like this, visit deltatechnology.net and follow me on social media.